Now we're going to modify the IMA wire harness, and to do that we're going to remove all of the electric tape and the conduit to the right of my left hand, and we'll leave everything on over here. So this is the 4 connectors that plug into the MCM, so we're going to just remove all of this. Okay, now we're going to kind of just spread these wires apart a little bit. And what we need to do first is, if you look at this orange and white wire here, typically it's going to kind of be wrapped around some other wires, and that doesn't work. So we need to actually make it to where these orange and white wires are directly going to each other without running through other wires. And to do that, we're going to open up this connector. So we're going to take a flathead screwdriver and we're going to pull this assembly to the side, and that lets us pull the connector head up here. We'll do that on both sides, and it will cause this to just rotate open like that. So now that we have this connector end open, we're going to remove this white wire. And to do that, we're going to take a really small flat blade, smaller than the one that comes in the kit, and we are going to stick it in at an angle like this. And there's a plastic tab you have to feel for, and you pull that tab up by doing this motion, and then you can pull the wire out. There we have the white wire out, and we're going to just pull it out from any wires that might be behind, like that. And then we are going to stick it back in. The side with the 2 long legs here is going to point up, and we're going to put it back right where it came out, which is right in the middle, like that. And we're going to repeat that now for the orange wire. And these 2 wires are right on top of each other, so if you only do one at a time, you can know which one goes where. So we're going to repeat this process. We're going to, once again, we're going to stick our screwdriver in like this, find that plastic tab, pull it up, try to do this way. Like that, and we will do the same thing. We'll pull that out from any wires, and the 2 long legs here are going to point towards the white wire, like that. And so now both of these wires are free. Now we're going to install the lower tray. So now we're going to loosely install the IMA wire harness, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to find this fan connector. It might be woven into the harness. We're going to just kind of unweave it to back here, and then just kind of set it off to the right. And then we're going to take and plug, or just loosely plug in the lower 2 seat connectors. And then we're going to do the same over here. We're going to just connect all of these just loosely. You don't need to actually snap them in place. This is just so the wire harness is where it's going to be when it's installed in the car. And so now we're going to find the BCM connector, which is the one that's kind of off by itself. And this one is going to kind of stay off to the side. And we need to make sure that the BATSI wire harness here is free, like we moved it before. And then we're going to take and install this 1/8 inch conduit. And now we're going to take and plug in the 4 MCM connectors like that. And again, they're not snapped, so we can just pull them back out if we need to. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take a roll of electric tape, and we're going to just kind of wind this tape back. And eventually you're going to hit this ground. Where you hit the ground depends on the specific wire harness. And so once we hit that, we'll just stop winding there. Take a pair of scissors and cut this. Pro tip, don't rip electric tape because it makes it non-adhesive. And now we're going to just do the same thing. We're going to put this connector back because we kind of want to keep the form of where this goes. Once the modules and LiBCM are installed here, we have very little room. So all of this harness needs to fit right here, except for the BCM and then this conduit that we just did that connects between the C connector and the BCM. That won't get taped, and this will get taped separately, but everything else needs to be there once we're done taping it. So the goal of doing this in the car is that the wire can kind of form as it needs to as we wrap it with tape. Once again, on this B connector, there's going to be a ground lead that you get to. Okay, so once we get to that, we'll cut again. And now we'll reinstall B. Okay, so now on the C connector, the blue connector, we have a lot more room, but remember we're not taping the 1/8 inch conduit here on the bat side line. That will stay separate. On this one, because it's so long, we don't need to come back too far. We're going to tape them all together here in a minute anyway. So there's our C connector. Now for the D connector, we're going to tape that. This one's a little more awkward just because of all the harnesses on it. Now that we have all 4 of these taped, we're going to go ahead and clip them all in just so they don't pop out on us. And now what we need to do is get our electric tape ready. We're going to push this down to where it's going to finally be installed, and we'll take and just cut a piece off. And we need to make sure the harness is low enough in here that the top cover can be installed. So basically the harness can't go above here. And once I kind of figure out where that point is, I'm going to just tape a ring here. And then I'm going to do the same thing in a couple other spots so that this harness is all in the right spot. And again, make sure you don't have the BCM wires attached. They need to be all the way back here. And we want to make sure that, particularly this A connector, it has enough of a radius here that it's not getting a bunch of stress on it. And so at this point, we've got the harness pretty well secured. We'll start down here and just kind of tape up. When you get to where you have 2 to 3 inches left of exposed wire, we need to find the orange wire inside this harness. I've already picked it out of here, but you might need to go in there and find it. There is only one orange wire. So when you find it, we need to take and cut it about in the middle. So you have maybe 1.5 inches or 2 on each side, like so. And when we continue taping now, we need to not tape this wire. We'll add some crimps on here in a minute. And again, we're not grabbing the BCM wire yet. We're going to leave that aside. Also, we have this fan cable, which we'll deal with in a minute. Don't tape those up. Once again, we need to make sure this still is going to fit down in here, which it does just fine. So now we're going to take and tape up the BCM wire separately. And at this point, now that we know everything will fit, all we need to do is tape this fan wire. This is not reused, so we're going to just take it here and coil it up like so. And we'll just tape it to this harness so that it's out of the way. Now we'll take the tray and the harness back out of the car and we'll put these crimps on the bench. And to do that, we're going to take and we're going to remove about maybe 10 millimeters of the insulation on both sides of this orange wire. And then we're going to take and we're going to actually fold this wire over onto the insulation just to give us some improved mechanical strain. So we're kind of just folding this backwards and down like so. And then we're going to take one of the Anderson connectors and slide it over here. And then we'll crimp this on. If you don't have an Anderson crimper, then you can crimp this with pretty much any off-the-shelf crimper will work. And we will do the same thing on the other side. Next, we need to add the 2 Anderson housings. And so the first one, the orange one, is going to go on the side that goes to the MCM computer down here. And so we'll take this and it's going to slide in this direction. See the lip here? This is going to slide in like that. So we're going to do that. And it's easiest if you take a flathead screwdriver and just push it in like that. It will click in and you'll see the terminal all the way right here. We'll do the same thing on the other side with this white one, and it will go in just like the orange one did, like that. If this doesn't go in easily, then it's probably not at the right angle. Now that we have the IMA harness fully taped up and the Anderson connectors installed, we're going to just remove it again. And we'll take the harness and just set it aside for now.